Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hull City in Football Manager 2018. And as you can see, Brexit is about to happen. United Kingdom is leaving the European Union at the end of the season. And it's actually been quite some time since they did a save in England. My last two saves, or all my saves in Football Manager 18, has been in other nations, in Italy and in Spain. And even in FM17, my last few saves there were outside of England. But I believe this one is one of the softer exits. I'm not quite sure because it's been like 5 saves since I did an England save the last time. But I believe this is one of the softer one of the nicer ones. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. And other than Brexit, also my board, our financials is pretty decent. So my board, they asked me, do you want to have an increase in available transfer budget? And for some weird reason, I say yes. So we got a transfer budget increase. And the increase was about 12 million euros extra we got. Because we had quite some transfer money left from the summer. Since I was talking about that in the first episode of this season, that all the good players, like nobody were interested in joining us, which meant that we didn't spend much of our transfer budget. We sold a few players, got some money, but we didn't spend a lot on signings. So with 12 million extra, we have a decent chunk of money for the January transfer window. And as you can see, we are in not that far away from the January window, so maybe something is going to happen then. And the reason, of course, is our finance is good. You can look at this curve here. We have become richer and richer, and I believe like the reason for that is we're pretty low in the wage budget. We are still quite away from our current spending compared to what we actually have, and also our stadium has been sold out for basically every home game. It's a pretty small one, but it is selling out, so we are making a lot more money compared to last season. So when I know that we have a lot of money, I also ask the board to increase the percentage that's become available to me if you sell somebody. It was 90%, but we managed to get it up to 100%. But let's see what's have been going on since last episode. And as you can see, it's not happy reading. We got that good win away versus West Brom, and then 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And even more frustrating if you take a look at this result. The Tottenham game, of course, they were huge favourites. I was expecting us to get destroyed. Tottenham was currently in second place in the league when this one happened. And it was actually 1-1. They managed to score in extra time. So we were basically seconds away from getting a point versus Tottenham. And we were actually doing so well that I wasn't even like trying to park the bus, because we had like the last 2 or 3 highlights before this happened. So I thought like maybe we can create a sensation, a win. So very frustrating, even though in the forehand I didn't expect anything. And then Southampton once again 1 versus 2, and look at the timer here for their last goal in the 89th minute. So yeah, 1 we lost it in extra time. 1 we lost in the last minute of the ordinary time. And then the Bournemouth game, well, they were much better. They dominated the game, but still they only managed to score in the 81st minute. So a bit frustrating. I feel like at least 1 or 2 of those games we could have managed to get a draw. And that brings us to this league table, and we are just 2 places ahead of the transfer relegation spots. So yeah, we have 6 points though, so we have some margin, but yeah, the relegation spots is getting closer and closer. Today we are playing versus Stoke, and as you can see, they are 3 places behind us, and we are playing them away, so they will have that home advantage. It's not going to be easy, but we need to bounce back. We need to win. And this is actually the comeback for Grosicki. He's been out for a month with an injury. So this is his first game since that injury. He's lacking some fitness, but I'm glad to have him back, because he's a very important, as you can see, it says here he is lacking match fitness, but he's a very important player for us. I'm glad to have him back. And Yeah, Stoke away. We need to take 3 points. I don't believe it's going to be easy. And here is the Stoke team, and oh, they have actually signed Fellaini. Fellaini was one of the players I was looking at during the summer because he became a free transfer from Man United, and I actually tried to sign him, but he wanted like 150 million a week or something like that. And as I saw there, Stoke actually got him for like 40, or was it like 40, 50 million a week? So they were apparently a lot better at negotiations than we were. Because I mean, he got like angry and didn't even want to talk about the transfers after that. So yeah, what do you want to say? Maybe something like that. Yeah, this is a very extremely even important game for us because we need to turn things around. And as you saw earlier from the league table, they are behind us, but not many places. They are very close to us. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a difficult away game. But I mean, I would be okay with a draw. A win would be sensational. But considering our recent form, and I would say Stoke, at least on the paper, that team is better than their current position in the league. So this is not going to be easy at all. And here is actually Stoke with the first highlight. Boyan into the box. And oh, I was about to say a beautiful save there by Marshall. But then, of course, on the rebound, Wimmer puts it into an open net. And we are off to a nightmare of a start here. Take a look at the replay there. Yeah. This cross, that header, that one. Beautiful save. But it's not good enough. We should maybe should have pushed it out to court. And something happens there. ASAP from the kickoff. Is it for us? Is it for them? It's always very interesting when you get a highlight ASAP from the kickoff after a goal. It's like, what's going on here? Is Grosicki back from the injuries? Oh! Did he hit the woodwork? I'm not sure. It looked like it did, but could have just been my eyes a bit weird. And it's Stoke and Shaqiri with a, and this is a freaky. Oh my god! I thought it was going to be another one. It's Bow. This game is crazy. It's highlight after highlight after highlight. Stewart. Oh my god, Kevin Stewart. Kevin Stewart kind of starts to become the man, the legend for us because. I mean, he's not a player that should be scoring goal. He's our defensive midfielder. I feel like whenever I record an episode, he scores. He never scores when I don't record. But yeah, he scored some very important goals for us. Look at statistics though. 5-5, but we are struggling finding the target. Maybe we need to change something around, but yeah, crazy start to the game. Well, the first 15 minutes was like a highlight after highlight after highlight, and his Calabria throw in Henriksen for Bowen, Bowen into the box, all the way to the left flank for Lukaku. Lukaku sets up Grosicki, and look at that, it's Bowen, and Bowen haven't scored in a long time, I believe. He's actually like he scored a crazy amount of goals in the championship, but maybe the Premiership has been a little bit tougher to him. I'm actually not sure if he scored before this season. Probably have, just not remembering it. Actually, going to take a look at his stats for this season because last season he was sensational. So let's see here, Mr. Bowen. There you are, and his history here. So yeah, last season he scored 13 goals, 17 assists. Can you see that? 17 assists, that's sensational. But this season, 1 assist, 0 goals, of course, before this game, and a 6.68 rating compared to a 7.49. So he's still young, though. He can develop some more. Hopefully, he will. Because, I mean, maybe it's not really ready for Premiership football, but at the same time, a goal like this could be exactly what gives him the self-esteem he needs to step it up a notch and start performing in the Premiership. But yeah, that was a really weird first half. It was a crazy one. It was non-stop action. Looking at the highlights, we had more shots. They were better in finding the target, but we are in the lead. That was counts. Now we need the lads to really, really focus here. So yeah, We got to guard against complacency now. Don't think the job is done. All the lads agree it's beautiful. Seems to gain focus. Seems to get motivated. Exactly the direction we were after. And here is the second half. And I mean, I wouldn't mind this one being a bit more boring compared to the first one. How about a half where nothing happens? Not a highlight, not a goal. And Grujic has picked up an injury. And that's very, very unfortunate. He's extremely important player to us. What do you want to do here? I guess we're gonna bring Henriksson up in the more attacking role, and then bring in Larsson as our defensive midfielder for now. But yeah, Grujic injured, very worrisome. Clock is ticking though. Not much going on when it comes to chances. Look at this. They are playing like really, really narrow here. Really, really narrow. And that kind of should suit us. Since we are playing with a defensive midfielder, we really have a lot of players in this area. So that could be good news for us. They are focusing in the middle, but not extremely, like not completely only that way. So what do we do with subs? Kind of aiming to sub Grosicki. This is his comeback, his first game after a month with injury. But he's playing very, very well. Maybe we should keep him on for a little bit longer and instead go for Lapadula because he's not having a great day. Let's bring in Hernandez, see if we can get some more quality up on top. And I'm actually considering parking the bus here. But we haven't seen a single highlight during the second half, have we? Clock is just taking away, so maybe we shouldn't change anything. As long as nothing happens, we are good. We are Gucci. So yeah, I don't think we should change anything. Oh my god, Grosicki, potential injury. We are going to change him around ASAP. Gonna bring in Moreno. Of course, Moreno, he has played every single game while Grosicki was out with an injury. So, and here's Larsson with a corner. 4 minutes left to play. Into the box, cleared. Bowen picks it up. Bowen, what will he do? Larsson, Moreno, and oh my god, I thought for a second that maybe was going to be a penalty, but it looks like we are going to get hit with a counter-attack. Here is Stoke. Please pick up us. Foul him. Oh, beautiful save by Marshall. But really, guys, you should just have picked up a yellow card here or something. Stopped him. And it's going to be throw-in. Please tell me that this highlight is over. Pretty please, game. No, it's not. The highlight continues with the throw-in for Stoke. We're under a lot of pressure. Beautiful interception there by Henriksen, and that's the highlight. 5 minutes left to play. Clock is ticking and ticking. Oh my god, another potential injury there on Lukaku this time. And look at the clock, we are over. The extra time should be over. Where's the full-time whistle, ref? Ref, there it is. This is a really, really good result for us. Even a fantastic result. Very, very important away win. But we are in some potential trouble here. Cause Grujic out with an injury, Grosicki potential injury, and now also Lukaku with a potential injury. We need to first off we need to talk to the lads. That was a really good one, beautiful lads. Thank you so much. But now let's take a look at the injuries, and this could be very bad news for us. I'm nervous already. Come on, game, give us a look. So let's see here. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's basically ripped Grujic. He's going to be out for kind of almost the rest of the season. Maybe if we get lucky. Of course, we're going to send him to a specialist. 4 months. Look at this. We are kind of in late December. He's going to be out for, oh, such a long time. Such a long time. Lukaku 1 to 2 days. We can handle it. Grosicki a week. We can handle it. But a month on Grujic. I mean, that's very worrisome. Very, very worrisome. This was not the screen I was thinking about. Where do I want to go? Home was the one I'm thinking about. Is he here? Yeah, look at this. Assist king. But yeah, this is very bad news for us. A great result, but very bad news with the injury on him, because he has been very important for us this season. But look at this, 19 points. We have 9 points down to relegation spots. Obviously, it's too early to take anything for granted, and Villa has one less game played. If they win, of course, the gap is going to be smaller. But still, we stay strong here, and we have broken the bad streak. But look at this schedule with both Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool coming up. So yeah, will probably be some red here very soon again. And then we have Villa. Very important game versus Villa coming up. But enough talking. That's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.